deer's feet, and he will make me walk on higher mountains. A highway shall be there.
You wrote me off, but God called me in. I may be down, so you say I'm a man. Meaning I'm Matinedi. Or come me with Miss Rodonka. Or Dimechi, I'm bound to win. Empty shot, not shame with you. Cause I'm a work in progress. Oh, yeah, me went to my home. Oh, I me went to my one parimu. Meaning I'm Matinedi. Maria, Baya, Cassava. And show me home, I won't fear. I'm in preference to be and carry me. That's a mash I say, I get to where I've been part. And show me home, I won't fear. I'm in preference to be and carry me. That's a mash I say, I get to where I've been part. Party. I'm in some Shira, the money pay on the phone. Or bread you man febbing kahun. Or suru Shira one, now Shira. Me pep yarn to me say no. Watching us, I'm in Kuani Nim. Me watching no pumpy, ninja in muda. Open me bonia, open bomb back to sender. They don't see me mono ni me type for one or you don't say no. Say, I can't be with this rotom or Dimechi. I'm bound to win. Oh yeah, me watch you my home. Oh yeah, me watch you my one or parimu. Minim yamia Martina Dinty. Maria Baya Cassipa. And show me home my bonfire. And for me reference and me. That's a mash I say, I get to where I've been part. Hey, and show me home, my bonfire. And for me friends and carry me. Cause though my beginnings might be little, greater is he that lives in me. And show me home, my bonfire. And for me friends and carry me. That's a mash I say, I get to where I've been part. God called me in. I may be down, so you say I'm a man. Meaning Yamia Martinelli. Or can me women Surodom hair. Or Dimechi, I'm bound to win. It's a shame, not shall be beyond. Cause I'm a work in progress. What's it? Oh, yeah, me want to my home. Oh, yeah, me want to my one parimu. Meaning Yamia Martinelli. Maria Baya Cassipa. And show me home, I won't fear. And I'm a different prayer. Marry me, that's a mash I say, I get to where I've been part. Greater is he that lives in me, home, I won't fear. And for me, preference to be and carry me. That's a mash I say, I get to where I've been part. See me money, me she type for one, or you don't see the war. Hey, how can me win this rock down? Or Dimechi, I'm bound to win. Oh yeah, me went to my home. Oh yeah, me went to my one parimu. To me say no, share. Watching us, I'm in Kuani Nim. Made them watching no pumpy. Ninja in the muda. Open me bonia, open for back to sender. We all see me mono ni me type for one or you don't see the war. Say, okay, me win this rotom or Dimechi, I'm bound to win. Oh yeah, me went to my home. Oh yeah, me went to my one parimu. Minim yamia Martina Dinty. Maria Baya Cassipa. And show
everybody. Welcome to all the people from all over the world. Welcome to Raina Speaks again. And it's lovely to always have you. You know, I'm always grateful when you take time off your busy schedules to just come and hear me talk and to share ideas and to help us to grow this group. I'm grateful for you every single time I get. Okay, well, not all the time. Not only the times that I get on stage, but every single time I remember that there are people out there who want to listen. God bless you, and thank you for people from all over the world for joining us. We've been talking about something that is a bit of a dicey issue. Is jealousy love? And we started talking about it last week, and today is part 2 of Is Jealousy Love? I remember ending last week by saying that I'm sure from what you've heard, you can now determine whether jealousy is love or not for your own self. Remember that this year, our aim is that we are becoming the best versions of ourselves. And one of the ways that you can become the best version of yourself is to assess yourself. So we're going to be asking questions, leading us into deep thinking, into assessing, into wondering, is this what I am? Is this what I am not? And then we'll correct the ones that we need to correct. And then we'll buttress on the ones that we need to buttress. And by December 31st, 2022, you'll be the best version of yourself. And last week we talked about we defined what jealousy was, and we talked about the signs of jealousy. Today we're going to be asking, can jealousy be right in some situations? Because I don't know if you've heard it before, but I've heard it before that, sometimes jealousy is right. Sometimes jealousy is in the right direction. And then people quote scriptures, people say things, people give examples that, this time it was okay for this person to be jealous. But I mean, personally, from the definition of jealousy, it should not be so. The definition of jealousy tells that jealousy is hostility. It is intolerance. I don't know when intolerance and hostility become right in whatever situation it is. But then today we are going to be talking about that, yes, in some situations, jealousy can be correct. It may not be called jealousy, but for the sake of this topic we are doing, let's talk about it and see how it goes. Jealousy is when it is not based on selfishness. It is not based on selfishness. We have a jealous God. Now we all know that our jealous God is not selfish, or he would not have sent his only son Jesus to come and die for you. If you have not established that fact by now, you are just a new baby. You have not even started. Because somebody who did not have your best interest at heart would not kill his only son for you. We did not even know whether you become born again Christian or not. And even now, there are people who are not. So that is not an act of selfishness. It was an act of selflessness. Now, if somebody dies for you, gives their everything for you, and then we come back and you are serving something else, we are allowed to be jealous, Abby. So until you die for somebody, you cannot be jealous. You have not died for anybody. You have not died for your own self. Because becoming a Christian is dying to self. You say you won't become Christian because you can't die to your desires, to the world, the nice things there. So you cannot, you don't qualify as somebody who can be jealous. What am I trying to say? Jealousy, the word is not jealousy. The word is, I think I'd prefer to use somebody who cares for you. You know, when somebody cares for you, the person is concerned about you. It's not jealous that you are talking to this person who they think may be a threat to you. It's wondering if you should be there, you know. And the person's idea is not to inflict hostility on this other person. The other person's idea is to get you out of that situation so that you are not hurt. I don't know if you're understanding the difference. So it's care, it's not jealousy. So number 2, when it's not done as a means of control. When jealousy is not done, or care, like I said, it's not done to control you, to make you see that, you see, I'm the only one who cares for you. Have you seen that I'm the only one who is concerned about where you are going? Have you seen that I'm the only one who really knows and understands you? When it is not that, it's allowed. Because the aim of it is to let the person, like I said, get out of that situation, not to control the person, not to prove a point to the person, not to show the person that, hey, I'm the only one who is there for you. Please, there cannot be only one person who is there for you. There are plenty of people who are there for you. Yes, in varying degrees, but there are people who are there for you. But when somebody is trying to make it look like, I want to use this to control you, then no, it's not allowed. Number 3 is when its motive is to save from harm. There are times when your bigger brother seems like he's jealous of a certain guy you are going out with. He could be like, so this guy, you said, where does he go to school? Does he live with his parents? But then why is he always here? Why is he always in this house? Why doesn't he have a house that he's in? And that may seem like overbearing. That may seem like, why is my big brother just being big brothery? But there are times when it is because the big brother, the mother, the father, the friend has seen something you are not seeing. And they are trying to draw your attention to it without being overbearing about it. So they are asking questions to draw your attention to those things that they have seen, hoping that as they talk about it, your mind can be switched to that area for you to assess on your own whether what they are saying is correct or not. When it's against evil, we have a jealous God who does not want you to go to hell. And so in his jealousy, he will snatch you from the pits of hell if you allow him. Sometimes people are behaving in a certain way because they see that where you are going, there's evil waiting for you. When somebody comes to your house consistently, we are going to church today, gets water for you, irons for you, buys you shoes to wear. When that person says, no, I will not allow you to continue to drink with your friends, to continue to smoke with your friends, that person is trying to get you from evil. That person is trying to snatch you away from the things that can hurt you, that can harm you. And that's why that person is behaving like that. When its aim is to separate one from bad and take you into good, example is God, like I said. They are trying to take you away from bad and put you into good. God's whole aim was to get you away from the bad things and get you into the good things. And then it says that man's jealousy and God's jealousy are not and can never be the same. Don't let anybody, male or female, tell you that I am jealous like God. Man's jealousy and God's jealousy are not comparable in any sense of the word. In the beginning, I said that God actually came to die for you. Please, when the person has died and resurrected for you, then we can equate their jealousy to God's jealousy. Until then, please, man's jealousy and God's jealousy are not one and the same in any sense. The only reason why God is jealous over you is because he wants you to have a good thing and he does not want the devil to steal you away. That's it. Man's jealousy is over. You are giving somebody too much attention. You are giving too many gifts to this person. I want to be the only one you see. That's not how God is. If he were like that, all of us will be Christians. He will not need any problem. I mean, at a snap of his finger, we can all be Christians and we are moving forward. But that's not what he does. So God's jealousy and man's jealousy are not comparable and are not the same and should not be put on the same scale. All right, now that we know what jealousy is, we know the signs of jealousy, we know whether jealousy can be right in some situations. How do I cure my jealousy? Remember that we said that this year we are trying to be the best versions of ourselves. Now, if you are somebody who is constantly jealous of another person, you are jealous of what they have, you are jealous of what they can achieve, you are jealous of who they know, you are jealous of what they wear, what they eat, you are jealous that they exist. Because when they exist around you, it makes you insignificant in your own head. Any signs of unnecessary competition, you find the need to always want to look better, know better, sound better, think, prove better than a person, a thing, a company, whatever it is. There is jealousy seething in you, and you must get rid of it. If not, it will lead you to bad places. Satan was jealous of God, and that is how he got held from up there down here. All right. So how do I cure my jealousy? If you realize that all these things you have said, it is you and you are jealous, we don't need to know. You don't need to tell us. You just keep it to yourself. Have you seen? And then you, as I'm going to talk about the cure, you will quickly take the pills and be healed in Jesus' name, so that we don't even know that you are a jealous person. If you don't take the pill, we will know. We'll be seeing it in the way you are behaving. So how do I cure my jealousy? Number one is get a life. Get a life. Why? It sounds harsh, but the truth is, when you are busy doing your own thing, you will not notice somebody's own. Do you know that? Have you noticed that? When you are busy also trying to, you say, oh, me too, I want to build a business. Me too, I want to go to school. Me too, I want my marriage to work. Me too, I want to do this. When you are so busy with you, you hardly notice other people. When you are busy improving yourself, bettering yourself, becoming a better version of you are busy listening to Rena Speaks, you are busy reading books, you are busy writing down your goals and making sure that they come to pass, you scarcely have the time to notice what other people are doing. Most jealous people do not have a life. Their life is built on people's lives. So hey, today there is a corona. Was it not just last week I saw her riding Honda? But this guy, how many girls has he been out with? Hey, then the girls today like him, Papa. Anytime you are doing that, it's because you have not set goals for yourself. Why does she have plenty hair? Why is she the only one? She has nice hair, she has nice legs, she has nice eyes. Why? But God, you shouldn't have done it that way. If you get nice hair, you shouldn't get nice legs. It should be balanced. Some of us, we didn't get hair, we didn't get legs, we didn't get anything. Why? How come this guy, it's only this guy, when all the girls come, they want to go to, all those things, you see, I'm refusing to use the word, but let me use it. It's joblessness. You don't have things to do. There's nothing occupying you. There are no aims and goals in your life. So you have time to look at people's own and be jealous and calculate that, hey, so this man, this is the woman he married. Hey, why he didn't look at her? Or she had makeup on. Hey, but this girl too, she's very tall. Why did she choose to marry this short man? You see, joblessness. It is joblessness that is worrying you. There's nothing to do. If there's something to do, you will not do that. So get a life. If you get a life, your jealousy will be, by number one, get a life. Your jealousy has been cured. You will not even hear when something happens. You are too busy. That's why you must get a, you see, if you don't, I'm trying to use a word. If you don't have things that you are doing, you always feel that somebody owes you something. You don't have things you are doing. You don't know that this is what it takes to accomplish these things that people are doing. So you feel that, so Rena Speaks, you said, how did she start it? During the COVID, but during the COVID, we were all at home. What brought that? Oh, so all she does is just uses her phone, sits in front of a camera, talks. Oh, but that one, but me, I can do that. Talking. I have a PhD in talking. He said, just talking. Oh, then you go and bring some cameras, some few lights, and you start talking and nobody listens. Then the jealousy starts. How come they are listening to her and they are not listening to me? Because you are trying to take somebody's life as yours. So get a life is the first way and the most effective way to cure any jealousy you have. Number two is heal past wounds and hurts so that you don't project it onto anybody. Somebody did something to you in 1934. We are in 2022. You still have the details. You have whether it was dawn or dusk, morning or evening, you have it. You have the exact o'clock and second that it happened. You remember what you were wearing and what that other person too was wearing when it happened. You remember the event that was coincidental with what happened. It's like you have not healed. And when you have not healed, you have the tendency to be jealous. The reason is that, you see, as human beings, we are prone to want something bad to happen to people who have hurt us. When you don't move on and you see that God is still blessing this person and this person is still doing well, you can easily get jealous. So after all these things that this person did to me, this person is still moving on in life. No, this person does not deserve this. I deserve it. I was the one who was hurt. And you can continue to do that and project it onto anybody around you. So now anybody around you who gets something good or who is blessed or who God lifts up, you always want to find that, no, I don't think this one is genuine. I think that let's look into it. I think that there's something we are not seeing. If we look deeper, we can, obviously if you look deeper, you'll find something. You too, if we look deeper into you, will we not find something? We'll find something. So as for the look, if you want to look deeper, you will always find something. So heal from past wounds, past hurts that have been done to you by whoever it is. Try and heal from it. One day we're going to talk about how to heal from hurts, especially for the women. It's very difficult for a woman to heal from something that has been done to her. Number three. Listen to number 3 very well. Stop doing what you suspect others of. When you are always accusing people of something, you are probably doing it. That's why you find it easy to accuse people. If you are not a thief, you know that when you put money there, you are not thinking that anybody will take it, because if it were you, you won't take it. But because if it were you, you will take it. Immediately you come and it's not there. Maybe it has even fallen at the back of the table. You say, hey, everybody, family meeting. My 2 CDs was on the table. I can't find it. Who took it? Then you focus on somebody you don't like. And then you say, you are the suspect. I suspect that you are the one who took it, because you don't like that person. So stop doing what you suspect others of, and your jealousy, it will go down. Immediately you see a brother and a sister standing on the road, they've had sex on the road. Immediately you see a brother and a sister talking, these people, there's something definitely going on. I remember many years ago, I had a spiritual son. And apparently I was going to church and I was supposed to have seen him by the roadside, which I did not. So he came to me and then he was saying, you mommy, I saw that you saw me, but you are not saying anything. I'm saying, I saw you here. So, oh, by the roadside, I was seeing a see of, and I said, you have just reported yourself. Because I did not see you. But you are assuming that I saw you. So what is going on? And why were you seeing the person of who's meeting me, babe, you? And then you went to bring that thing. So I said, so why were you seeing, why are you the one that went to see the person of what is going on? So normally if you are not doing something, it is hard for you to suspect that other people are doing it. Prayer and giving helps. Number 4, pray. God, I have a problem. When I see somebody doing well, I think it should be me. When I see somebody doing well, I get offended. When I see somebody doing well, I begin to analyze the person and say that this person should not have what they have. Father, give me the grace to overcome this jealousy that I have. Father, give me the grace to see that you will bless who you will bless when you will bless. It is not dependent on how I feel. It is not dependent on what I think. It is just dependent on you, God, giving grace to who you want to give grace and showing mercy to who you want to show mercy. Let me not take your place, Lord. Let me realize that you will do it as you please. Forgive me for being jealous and give me the grace to live above jealousy. Keep praying it, keep praying it, keep praying it. One day you will see that that spirit, it is an evil spirit. Jealousy is an evil spirit. It would have left you completely. And give. I don't know how God has made giving. But I realize that the more you give to people, the more you love people. So much so that you don't have room for jealousy. When you give people more and more, you lose the edge to be jealous. I don't know how it works, but that's just how it is. So pray more and give more. Pray more and give more. And with time, you see that it will go away. Don't assume what you don't know. Don't just see a situation and assume that this is why it is happening. Don't just see a situation and assume that, oh, this is how it happened. Like people today, when they see somebody has made it in life, oh, this one is a Sakawa boy. This one is a Sakawa. This one, she has sugar daddies. That's why somebody has worked hard, but by your assumption, at her age, she should not have what she has. So it's definitely a sugar daddy who helped her to get it. It's definitely Sakawa the guy did to get it. Don't assume what you do not know. Don't just conclude that, oh, this one, oh, it's like this. This one is like this. Oh, but this one, but this one, oh, but we can all tell where this is going and where this is coming from. Somebody is able to learn and pass. Oh, this one, her father knows IGP. That's why they've passed her. Meanwhile, the person is the person who learned on their own. Or this person, or this one comes from this family. That's why. So don't assume what you don't know. Don't assumptions kill. You may assume that this is how it is, but that is not how it is. Oh, this one, he married her because they have money. This one, she married him because they have money. It's an assumption. You don't know the facts. You are just assuming. And once you do that, you are prone to jealousy. Communicate. All this information you have in your head that you are not telling anybody is the reason why you can be jealous very easily. Because you've assumed a situation. And so instead of saying, oh, wow, so this your phone is nice. If I wanted to buy it, how much would it be? Oh, between 1,000 and 2,000. Then you keep quiet and you go. This guy, how is she able to afford 1,000 to 2,000. How much are they paying her that she can afford? You see, yeah, jealousy is about to happen. So how did you buy it? Then she'll tell you that, oh, I went to see the store owner and told the store owner that I will pay 100 cedis every month. So I paid over 10 months. You see, you don't have that part of the information. You only have that the phone cost 1,000 Ghana. And by your assumption, she cannot afford it with the salary that you have decided to pay her. Because you also don't know her salary. But you are salary BNI, so you know how much she's receiving or he is receiving. And you've concluded that with this salary, he or she cannot buy this phone. But that person has used 10 months to get the phone. Communicate. Ask questions. Talk. And let the people tell you what it is. Don't assume. Today's one is going to be very short, so bear with me. Speak to and associate with people who don't spread rumors and gossip. This is your group of people who are always talking of somebody else. That is why you are always jealous. Because when somebody has to gossip, the person must add salt, pepper, turmeric, hintia, esruwisa to make the soup very nice. So while they are gossiping, they are just adding on things that exist and things that don't exist. You're like, hey, really? Hey, so that small girl, the car she's driving is hers. It may not be hers. But any gossip telling a story must tell the story to make it nice. So they add details. Then you are there, seething with jealousy over a story that is not true. Because of the kind of people that you associate yourself with. Last one is be content. Be content. Be happy with what God has given to you. And be happy that that is when you have it. Some of us, if God just gets up and gives us 5-bedroom house, we'll die. We'll kill ourselves. Because we have 5-bedroom, we'll go and bring friends that we should not bring. And those friends are just jealous like us. They'll kill us for the house. I think there's a guy on TikTok. He's called Oscar Brown or something. I hear he is dead. And his friends poisoned him because he was gaining a following on TikTok or something. Now, they don't know if is he dead, is there, like, they don't know, but there's a story that he actually is dead and he was poisoned by his friends because of following on TikTok. The young people that have come, what is wrong with you people? Followers that you don't even know, you've never met, then somebody kills you over them. Be content with what you have. If your hair is short, be content. If your legs are bow legs, be content. You realize that everywhere you are and everything you have and every situation you've been in, there's something that makes that situation help you be better in a certain place. If you were brought up in poverty, you realize you are able to adapt to any situation around you. You can eat anything, you can wear anything, and most of all, you don't care what people think. You are so happy with what you've arrived at now that nobody can move you. And yet when you were born in that, you felt that, oh, why has God done that to me? So be content, be happy with where you are. You are working at a place and your other friend is working in another place. Hey, so this is our place there. You don't say plenty, you just and then you are envious of that your friend, you see. But where you are, you see, one of the biggest things that people lack in the world today is peace of mind. That's why there are a lot of suicides, there's a lot of depression. And you at your workplace, you have peace of mind. Nobody bothers you, your boss doesn't hate you, your colleagues are friendly, everything is working. But you just see your friend in suit and tie, you say, hey, if I get this job. Because your friend doesn't tell you the stress they go through. Your friend doesn't tell you that even though I get a lot of money, by the end of the month, it's all gone. Because I have to keep up a certain appearance. You will know where you work, so we are not expecting you to even donate to us at a certain level. But when we go somewhere else, this particular one, we expect a certain... When the person doesn't even bring out a certain kind of money, we laugh at the person. So be content. Godliness with great contentment is gain. Godliness with contentment is great gain. You are godly, you are content, you are okay. David prayed a prayer. He said that, God, don't give me too much so that I'll forget you. Don't give me too little so that I go and do something bad to get what I want. Give me what I need each day. Anything that is sufficient for the day, give it to me. That was a king who had anything at his disposal, and that is what he was praying. That don't give me too much. Don't give me too little. Give me what is sufficient for my day. And I'll be content with that, oh Lord. So be content and you'll be blessed. Well, let's go over what we've talked about today. Can jealousy be right in some situations? It says, when it's not based on selfishness, yes. When it's not done as a means to control, yes. When its motive is to save one from harm, yes. When it's against evil, yes. When its aim is to separate one from bad and take you into good, example is God, yes. Man's jealousy and God's jealousy are not and can never be the same. And then we talked about, how do I cure my jealousy? Number 1 was get a life. Number 2 is heal from past wounds and hurts so that you don't project it onto any other person. Number 3 was stop doing what you suspect others of. Number 4 was prayer and giving. It helps. Number 5 was celebrate the wins of others. I think I didn't talk about that. Celebrate the wins of others. When somebody I think, how many years ago was this? When Jamaica won the Miss World, the Miss Universe, and Nigeria rejoiced. At a point, we thought it was Nigeria that had won. But when she was actually said that the beauty pageant, the Miss Universe, I think Jamaica was the first black skinned person to win Miss Universe. And for her, the fact that was it, she was excited, she was jumping. Jamaica was being very diplomatic, but Nigeria couldn't control herself. She was jumping around. We've won. That's how it's supposed to be. When somebody wins something, you must rejoice with the person. The Bible says we rejoice with those rejoicing. We mourn with those who are mourning. You there, when people are rejoicing, you are mourning. When they are mourning, you are rejoicing. You are opposite. Your DNA does opposite things. It's when you see people are happy, you are sad. When you see people are sad, you are happy. It is witchcraft. You need deliverance. Jealousy is what is worrying you. So celebrate the wins of others. Number 6, give everyone, I jumped over a lot of things. Give everyone the benefit of a doubt. Benefit of a doubt means give excuses for the person. When you hear something about somebody, say, oh, that's what you've heard. I don't think that is the whole story. I think that there's always 2 sides to a story. That's how you must behave. There's 2 sides to a story. I think that there's 2 sides to a story. Wait, and then let's listen to what happened in that situation before you don't just enter the no, that's not it. So give everyone the benefit of a doubt. Number 7 was don't assume what you don't know. Number 8 was communicate. Number 9 was speak to and associate with people who don't spread rumors and gossip. And number 10 was be content with what you have. Once you've done this, I can assure you every bout of jealousy that you have will leave you. Well, we've come to the end of another episode of Reina Speaks. I want to say a big thank you, as I always do. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for continually watching us, listening to us, giving us questions and comments. And don't forget to share, to like, to follow, to invite people. And don't forget that we are going to be expecting you back here same time next week for Reina Speaks. God bless you. Have a lovely, lovely, lovely weekend. You wrote me off, but God called me in. I may be down, so you say I'm a man. Meaning, I'm Martinelli. Or come me with Miss Rodonka. Or the Mechi, I'm bound to win. Empty share, not share me view. Cause I'm a work in progress. Oh, yeah, me went to my home. Obey me went to my one parimu. Meaning, I'm Martinelli. Mary, I pay a Cassava. And show me home, I won't fear. If I'm in preference, if I'm carrying.
my feet like the deer's feet, and he will make me walk on higher mountains. A highway shall be there, and it shall be called the way of holiness. Hallelujah.